Welcome to another episode of Season 2 of the Sports Bolt. We are here doing our NFL season season prediction thing. Yes, so
That's right.
I think how we should do this now, because last year I would say my predictions first and then you say it. I think this year we should switch it. You say your predictions first and then I will do mine and then see how our reactions are.
Okay, I like that. I am going to wish you the best of luck of editing this video because I know it's very time consuming with putting all the logos in.
AFC East, who do you got?
I've got the Buffalo Bills #1. I've got the Miami Dolphins #2. Got the New York Jets 3,
Okay.
and I've got the New England Patriots 4.
The only difference is I have the Dolphins ahead of the Bills.
I respect it. My reason I put the Bills ahead of the Dolphins is because the Dolphins need to prove it, whereas the Bills have proved it the last 6 years.
The reason why I put the Dolphins ahead of the Bills is because, like we were talking about in the fantasy draft video, which if you haven't seen, go watch it. We don't know how the Bills are going to do with all the injuries and all that stuff. So that's kind of, I feel like Dolphins are more set than the Bills are, because the Bills are kind of like.
I agree. This year is trick play. This year is what are we going to
I
do?
feel like this is Miami's real chance to win their division this year. Last year was their chance, but then, you know.
I completely agree with both statements. But yeah, my thing is, it's not even that I couldn't see the Dolphins winning it. It's just I need them to prove it. Because another thing that comes into play during division races are how many wins you got against your division. They really don't beat the Bills.
Right, but.
Oh, it's like, I don't know.
We like I said, like we said multiple times. We have to wait and see. AFC North, who do you got?
I have the Cincinnati Bengals 1. I have the Baltimore Ravens 2. I have the Cleveland Browns 3. And I have the Pittsburgh Steelers last.
We have the exact same.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were going to be triggered that I didn't have the Ravens 1.
I completely, because with Joe Burrow back, they're going to be a better team. And there's a lot of people on the Ravens that, you know, new team, fresh start. We don't know how they're going to do. I don't think Lamar Jackson's going to have a two-peat of MVPs. So
Agreed.
he's going to have a solid season. I think this is going to be the Pittsburgh's first losing season in 20 years.
I'm not sure about that. I just know that this division is one of the tightest divisions.
But it's going to be, it's not like it's going to be like 4-12 or anything
No,
like that.
like
It's going to be 8-9. It's going to be like 8 and 9 or something like that. Browns, I just don't see a world right now that they are worse than the Steelers. So
I don't either.
Ravens, I mean, it leaves in bounds over the Browns, I feel like. When it comes to the Bengals, it's like, it was kind of a cakewalk because Joe Burrow was hurt, but we'll have to see. Again, we'll have to see. AFC South.
I have the Jacksonville Jaguars 1, the Houston Texans 2, Tennessee Titans 3, Indianapolis Colts 4th.
Put Titans first, Texans, Jags, Colts.
My main thing with the Titans not being higher is I just need them to prove it.
That's why I have Jacksonville not that high, because it's like, sure, they made a playoff once, but is that really proving anything?
I don't see CJ Stroud taking the division already. I just don't see it.
I could just be biased because
Well, that too. I didn't want to put the Titans as low as I did, but it was also like DJ Stroud.
It's another tough division. Gaps between how good these teams are is very slim compared to last year. Like, I don't think any of us really expected Houston to be as good as they were last year. No one had any idea. Colts, we knew that, like, especially with Anthony Richardson out. Who did the Colts get, really? Joe Flacco. That was it. Which, believe it or not, good. You know what? Good for him becoming comeback player of the year. That was kind of cool. AFC West.
I have the Los Angeles Chargers 1. I have the Kansas City Chiefs 2. I have the Las Vegas Raiders 3. And I have the Denver Broncos 4.
So I assume you have the Chiefs below the Chargers for your bias.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I don't like the Chiefs.
That's what I'm saying, because you're biased
No,
against the Chiefs.
I had to rephrase that.
So me being real with the Chiefs #1.
Yeah, debatable.
Chargers 2. Then I put Broncos 3, Raiders 4.
What happened?
I feel like the Broncos, they also got weapons too. And I've heard a lot of good things about Bo Nix.
My thing with the Broncos, I just have to see it.
Like with every other
With every other
is
team,
this
pretty
gonna be our
much.
catchphrase for this? We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Just gonna have to see it. This is the entire season's catchphrase. I think people sleep on Justin Herbert.
Oh no, oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
That's why I've got them over
But
the
Justin
Chiefs.
Herbert also was hurt last year, so.
Exactly.
That-
Chiefs kind of had a cakewalk in their division, not gonna lie.
You say that, but they lost to the Raiders and the Broncos.
Yeah, but it was still a cakewalk.
Their own division was what was stopping them.
Well, yeah, true.
NFC East. Now, before you say something, this is my wildest prediction out of anything else. No, the Giants are not in first.
And I know you're gonna say the Commanders for your list are in first.
Well, you just read yours and then I will tell you.
The Philadelphia Eagles 1, Dallas Cowboys 2, Washington Commanders 3, New York Giants 4.
Ready? Hear my list.
Yeah.
Eagles #1.
Okay.
Giants #2. Commanders 3, and Cowboys last.
You know, I don't hate it. The CD Lamb situation. I don't know if he plays the whole season.
And that is why I have the Cowboys last. Because number one, who was the one guy they got in the offseason? Just tell them. Who was the one guy they got?
Oh, I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of his name.
Running back.
Running back. Yep. I can't think of his name.
Former Cowboy went to the
right, Ezekiel Elliott. Right.
That's the one guy they got. That's the one guy they got. Was Ezekiel Elliott? Really? CD Lamb could be gone. Tony Pollard's gone. He's with the Titans now. Literally Dak, Jake Ferguson. Who else? Don't even mention Zeke in the conversation. He's not that good anymore. How are the Commanders better than the Cowboys right now? Besides defense-wise, Cowboys, you know, Cowboys got that covered. On the offensive side, like, at least the Commanders had number 2 in the draft, and they had the second best player available, which makes it already leap and bounds over your offense besides Dak and Jake. That's it.
That is definitely bold. I will say your pick is bold.
But, I mean, come on. Giants was like, I mean...
They're such an I don't know team.
Well, last year was like, I had them number 1, and they were dreadful. This is the Daniel Jones year. He has to prove himself this year. That's why I say the Daniel Jones year. Like you said last year with the Dak Prescott year.
I agree with what you're saying.
I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm saying it has to be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying I agree with. I'm just saying I much rather would have the Italian guy.
Oh, Tommy DeVito?
Yeah.
Agreed. But they're not gonna run him, no, are they?
I have no idea. I think they're still fighting for the QB spot.
I do want Tommy DeVito. And also their wide receiver that they got. We're gonna go for JJ McCarthy too. Good thing they didn't. Before this, I will say I made this prediction before JJ McCarthy was out.
Okay, makes sense.
So what do you got for the NFC North?
Green Bay Packers 1. The Detroit Lions 2. Chicago Bears 3. The Minnesota Vikings 4.
I had Lions first, Bears second, Packers third, Vikings last. Now that I know that they have defense and their offense is killer,
You didn't sleep on the Lions. I respect it.
I want them to win the Super Bowl this year. Actually, I want them to win it. Besides the Titans, obviously, if there was a Lions Titans Super Bowl,
That would be unreal.
like I said, Vikings. I was just like, again, this is gonna be when I made this list. I made it with the intention of it being another like close race. Now without JJ McCarthy, they're kind of screwed.
This might be the tightest top 3 in the league.
Lions, Bears, Packers.
Yeah, in terms of division.
Who knows? They could end up with all of them could end up with the same record.
Yeah.
Besides the Vikings, but yeah.
Yeah.
NFC South.
I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 1, Atlanta Falcons 2, Carolina Panthers 3, and the New Orleans Saints 4th.
Clearly, the difference between us was that I had Saints 3, then Panthers 4th.
Pretty much coin flips.
I'm not sold on Bryce Young yet. I'm not.
I'm not sold on that Panthers team besides Bryce Young yet either. It's not that I don't like, what's the quarterback's name for the Saints? No. He was the Raiders quarterback for years.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, yep. It's not, I like him, but this Saints team just doesn't, I don't think, have it on defense.
I am very happy for Baker Mayfield.
Oh my.
Because he said that he was going to prove himself.
And he did it.
He literally got stopped by the Lions, which were the better team. Paid a huge contract, and you're literally the next quarterback after Tom Brady. Do you consider Tom Brady like a franchise QB?
He won a Super Bowl. You have to.
I guess.
I completely agree. That's going to be an interesting race to me between the Bucs and the Falcons.
Yes.
I gave the Bucs the benefit of the doubt because they proved themselves last year, and the Falcons are an entirely pretty much new team.
Yes. NFC West.
The San Francisco 49ers at 1. I have the Los Angeles Rams at 2. I have the Arizona Cardinals at 3. And I have the Seattle Seahawks at 4.
49ers first, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
Nice. My reason for the Seahawks being 4th is I don't believe in their health this year. I don't know why. I just feel like health really stuns that team almost every year.
Is Geno Smith still their QB?
Yes, and that was my other point. I just don't believe in the Geno Smith QB, considering Kyler Murray's back, Matthew Stafford's back, and Brock Purdy's in that division. And all coin flips.
Yeah. All of them were coin flips, yeah. I still think the Rams are going to do better than the fucking Cardinals, 100%.
Well, yeah, yep.
Yep, I fully agree with that. 49ers is just yeah.
Have to, yeah.
Okay.
Well, solid rankings.
Yeah. Season awards. Here we go.
Did you go first the entire time?
I did.
Oh, do you want that for this video too? Except my way.
Yes. Who's your unbiased AFC MVP?
Now I know some of you are probably gonna look at me and call me, but my unbiased AFC MVP is Bills quarterback Josh Allen.
He's mine too.
I'm saying that because I'm in the jersey. We all know I'm a Bills
But
fan.
wouldn't that be biased for you though?
My thing is it's unbiased because he hasn't won it yet, and also because the team is in who knows what's gonna happen with this team.
He's not your biased one, is he?
Oh wait, yes, he is too. He is as well. Yes.
Well, unbiased. Well,
for me, he's both, because I put him biased strictly because, like I said, he's my guy. But also I put him unbiased because if I look at just the AFC in general, I'm like, if he can take this Bills team even to the playoffs, and if he can have the 40 touchdown season again to make it 5 straight in a row, which again would be the only quarterback ever in history, even though 4 was already the only quarterback in NFL history to do it, I don't see with this roster how he doesn't win MVP. And he wins the division for another year in a row. I mean, it's tough.
so before I say my biased MVP, who are your honorable mentions?
I had Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. I had Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence. I had Texans quarterback CJ Stroud.
Okay, I put a lot more on there.
That's all right.
Lamar, Calvin Ridley, Aaron Rodgers, CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Tua.
Like them. I like them all.
My biased MVP is Derrick Henry.
I like that.
Did biased
I do like
because, well, I mean, yeah. Still love the guy, even though he's now no longer in Tennessee. Unbiased NFC MVP. Who do you got?
Packers quarterback Jordan Love.
We do not have the same. Mine is 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, I did not think that's who you had.
Who do you think I had?
I thought you had Brock Purdy.
Nope. What are your honorable mentions?
Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy.
And Matthew Stafford, Mon Ra, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, Shaquan Barkley.
Oh, I like him. I like him.
Who is your biased NFC MVP?
Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have really a favorite NFC team besides the Cowboys. I'm not putting Dak Prescott for a MVP. He's not doing it. If I put Lions QB Jared Goff.
I like that. I do like that.
The reason why he's biased because if you know me, I'm a fan of the underdog. Jared Goff for years, I mean, like he was a very underrated, more like an underdog quarterback, and now they're like everyone realizing like, hey, and also he got a big contract too.
Yeah.
I hope he does well again. I hope he does well enough that he wins MVP. I really do. AFC Coach of the Year. Who do you got?
I have Bills head coach Sean McDermott. Said if they go to the playoffs, I mean,
You know what? I'm gonna let you guess who my Coach of the Year is.
I'm imagining it's going to be the Lions head coach.
That's NFC, not AFC.
Oh, right. Don't tell me it's Andy Reid.
No, it's not. It's actually not Andy Reid.
Oh, is it the Titans head coach?
No, not him either.
Wow.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten him yet.
Is it the Bengals?
No, it's not the Jets either. No, don't even
Oh,
put.
is it the Ravens?
No,
Who's
but you're kind of on the. Wait, who's the Ravens head coach? Okay, you're kind of somewhat getting there.
Is it in the same division?
Not in the same division. No.
Is it the Texans?
No. I'll give you another
Oh.
hint. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it after this hint. The head coach of the Ravens has a brother who he faced him in the playoffs before. Starts with an H.
I am so lost.
What? I'm just gonna give you the team name.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chargers.
Chargers? Yeah, no, I don't remember the head coach.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yep, I knew I was gonna feel stupid. Yep.
His brother is John Harbaugh from the Baltimore Ravens. So when you said Ravens, I'm like,
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I'm like, what?
like, you're kind of there. I feel like Jim is gonna do pretty well in LA. If they win the division, I think he's gonna win Coach of the Year. NFC Coach of the Year.
I have Buccaneers Todd Boyles.
Okay. For some reason I was thought you're gonna say
Nick Sirianni.
Sirianni. I was gonna say Solid
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know why. Mine. Did Dan Campbell win it last year?
I believe he did.
Okay,
I don't remember.
Okay, because I have him for this. I have him for that.
You can have him back to back. It could
Yeah.
happen.
If
That's
he wins
really one of the only reasons I didn't put the Eagles, because he already won one.
What he's done with the Lions is, I've really gotten like in depth with the Lions. It's incredible. I might be like slowly turning into a Lions fan for the NFC.
That's okay. The box with Eminem.
Yes, sir. Yes. AFC Comeback Player of the Year. I think you and I might have the same answer.
I kind of hope we do. I have Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow.
I have Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. Yeah. No-brainer. It's a no-brainer that he's going to probably be Comeback Player of the Year. If he does well, if he gets up to at least the Super Bowl, or not even Super Bowl, if he gets up to the playoffs, yeah. He's going to get, yeah. NFC Comeback Player of the Year. You're laughing. This is not good.
Things get hilarious.
I think you and I might have the same one.
I don't think we do. Trust me, we don't. I have Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott.
We do not have the same answer, and how dare you?
No, we don't.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? That is the dumbest answer you could have possibly given me.
Unless it happens.
There's no way. There's no way in hell. If he wins NFC Comeback Player of the Year, I will buy an Ezekiel Elliott jersey. I will buy an Ezekiel Elliott jersey. Mine is Falcons quarterback Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, could happen. I don't know.
He's
But
coming back from injury.
Yeah, fair enough.
AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Who do you got?
I have Texans wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
I have Baltimore Ravens running back Derrick Henry.
Makes sense.
I think it makes sense for both ends.
NFC offensive player of the year, I have Eagles wide receiver Devonta Smith.
Damn it, I thought we were going to have the same thing. I put Lions wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay, solid.
AFC Defensive Player of the Year, who is yours?
I have Raiders defensive end Max Crosby.
That didn't even cross my mind. Okay. That's a good one. I put Browns Myles Garrett.
Also a good one.
Who is your NFC Defensive Player of the Year?
I have Lions defensive end Aiden
Aiden
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, yep.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go. AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, who do you got?
Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman.
Bears QB Caleb Williams. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. NFC Rookie of the Year. Now this is where I had JJ McCarthy in here, but he is now out of the season, so I don't think he's gonna win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I had Cardinals wide receiver Marvin Harris Jr.
That's who I have. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yep. AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Dolphins linebacker Chop Robinson.
I have. Let me try to pronounce his name. Leatu Latu.
Okay, yeah.
NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I have Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold.
I have Dallas Turner.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is the good part. This is the part that everyone waits for.
I have a ton.
What's a ton?
9.
I have 9.
Oh, okay.
We'll go back and forth. You start.
Are we saying who we think would win in the matchup as well?
Yes.
My ideal matchup is Bills versus Eagles. I have the Bills winning.
I might as well say, because I have it in here too. I have Bills versus Eagles. Bills winning.
Okay, sweet. Chiefs versus 49ers Super Bowl rematch. I have 49ers winning.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that the same one?
Chiefs versus 49ers. 49ers win.
There's no way. Chiefs versus Eagles, another recent Super Bowl rematch, and the Super Bowl LIX logo colors, which are the next Super Bowl colors, red and green. I have Eagles winning.
I didn't even think of that. Next one I have Ravens versus Lions. Ravens win.
I don't have that, but I like that. Ravens versus 49ers, the match the world thought and wanted last year. I have the Ravens winning.
Ryans, Jesus Christ. I have Lions versus Chiefs. Lions win.
I have Ravens versus Eagles. Eagles win.
Bengals versus Lions. Bengals win.
I have Bills versus 49ers. 49ers win.
Chiefs versus Bears. Chiefs win.
Okay. Dolphins versus Eagles. Eagles win.
Titans versus Eagles. Titans win.
Dolphins versus 49ers. Dolphins win.
Titans versus Lions. Lions win.
This is my last Super Bowl prediction. This was my wild card matchup. I have Bengals versus Packers. Packers win.
Holy f***. I have Bills versus Lions. Lions win. Wild card. Okay. I got it. My wild card, which I'm adding now, is going to be Dolphins versus Seahawks. Dolphins win. He froze.
That is pretty wild. So glad you said the Dolphins would win, though. You said Seahawks, and I was like, no way.
Interception at the goal line. They're going to lose it.
Yeah.
Imagine we just say that jokingly and that it actually happened. Let alone that that's like the Seahawks making it to the Super Bowl, let alone that.
Yeah.
That is our 2024-2025 season predictions for the NFL. Hopefully we'll get this up by week 1, hopefully. And at some point we're going to do a tier list. And then midway, then we're going to do a tier list at the end of the season and whatnot. Wow, we actually kept this under 45 minutes. Holy shit.
Nice.
Yes. Have a good night, oh my God, we're frozen.
Ooh, yeah.
Frozen. Good night, frozen.